Have you been feeling exhausted and unmotivated lately? If this resonates with you, you may be experiencing burnout, a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. It's not just about feeling tired, it's a deep-seated weariness caused by excessive stress and an inability to cope with it. Surprisingly, around 75% of adults in the United States have experienced symptoms of burnout, with over 40% of cases being more severe. But how can you distinguish burnout from mere laziness? Stay tuned as we discuss the 6 telltale signs of burnout. Firstly, let's talk about depersonalization. This is a rather complex term for a feeling you may have experienced before without realizing. It involves feeling disconnected from oneself, almost as if you're floating outside your body, observing your life as a spectator, not a participant. It's like watching a movie of your life but not feeling like the star. A sense of alienation from your own experiences and emotions, you might say. Now, let's delve into the second sign, a loss of motivation and interest in activities you previously enjoyed. Imagine your favorite hobby, something that used to fill you with excitement and happiness. Now imagine feeling indifferent towards it, almost as if the color has drained from it. It's not that you've suddenly become lazy, rather you just can't muster up the energy or enthusiasm to engage with it anymore. These first 2 signs are clear indicators that something more serious than simple laziness might be at play. Moving on, the third sign of burnout is moodiness and irritability. This involves having heightened emotional reactions and a reduced threshold for stress. You might find yourself snapping at a colleague over a minor issue, or feeling overwhelmed by tasks that you would normally handle with ease. You might also experience a constant undercurrent of anxiety and frustration that seems to bubble up at the slightest provocation. Next, we come to the 4th sign, neglect of self-care. This involves ignoring your personal needs and well-being. You might find yourself skipping meals, getting less sleep, or foregoing exercise. You might also neglect your social life, choosing to isolate yourself rather than spending time with friends and family. It's as if you're running on empty, but you keep pushing yourself to keep going, ignoring the fact that you're not taking care of your own health and well-being. If you recognize these signs in yourself, it could be a red flag for burnout. Finally, the last 2 signs of burnout revolve around your social life. The 5th sign is social withdrawal. This isn't just about needing some me time. Rather, it's when you find yourself consistently avoiding social interactions, preferring to be alone even when you know companionship might be beneficial. You might start declining invitations from friends or stop reaching out to loved ones for weeks on end. The 6th sign of burnout is its development in stages. Unlike a sudden switch, burnout creeps in slowly, almost imperceptibly. You might start off feeling a bit more tired than usual, then gradually lose interest in your hobbies, and eventually find yourself in a state of chronic exhaustion and disinterest. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering momentum and size over time. Remember, these signs aren't definitive proof of burnout, but they are strong indicators. Recognizing these signs in your behavior could indicate that you're experiencing burnout, not just laziness. So, to recap, the 6 signs of burnout are depersonalization, loss of motivation, moodiness and irritability, neglect of self-care, social withdrawal, and experiencing these symptoms in stages. Each of these signs is a clear indicator that your mental and emotional well-being might be under a severe strain, and it's essential to pay attention to them. Let's not forget that burnout is a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion caused by excessive stress and an inability to cope with it. It's not just a passing phase of feeling tired or unmotivated. It's a serious condition that affects a significant number of adults, with approximately 75% of adults in the United States having experienced symptoms of burnout. Recognizing burnout is the first step towards addressing it. It's crucial to understand that it's not a sign of weakness or a personal failing. It's a response to overwhelming stress, and it's okay to ask for help. Ignoring the signs might lead to more severe consequences, and it's never worth risking one's health. If you recognize any of these signs in yourself, it's important to seek help from mental health care professionals. They can provide strategies to manage stress, help you regain your motivation, and guide you towards a healthier lifestyle. Remember, it's not just laziness, it could be burnout. Take care of your mental health, and don't hesitate to seek help when needed.